Welcome to day 2 of the Project Newman 6-week masterclass. Yesterday, you had some experience in going through, looking at your dream board, looking at auto-suggestion, reading your self-confidence formula, changing the structure of your mind. And today, I'm going to introduce you to the next vitally powerful step that is going to completely transform your subconscious mind and your identity. I'm going to introduce you to the Silva method of mind control, a system of mind control and hypnosis that's been around for over 45 years. It's been used by over 6 million people. And this is what we're going to be using to tap into our subconscious mind. And it's going to produce amazing results. Whatever you're looking for changing your habits, you're looking for changing your physical body. You want a more creative mind. You want less social anxiety. You want more abilities with your mind to solve problems. You want more focus. The Silva Mind Control Method is going to give you all of this and more. So I want to walk you through an introduction to this amazing system that we're going to use throughout the entire Project Newman program to give you more energy, accomplish your body transformation goals, transform your emotions, and unlock your mind's ability so that you can feel more confident and alive and kick those bad habits. And so it's going to be a quick intro. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through your first meditation, the short relaxation meditation. This meditation is your introduction, and I'll tell you more about it after I give you the intro. But what's very interesting about it is that not only will it decrease stress, but it's going to let us tap into the deeper areas of your mind so that we can reprogram it, remove bad programs, remove bad habits, and start creating your self-image, your beliefs, and your habits, how you want it to be, so that you can completely control your mind and your body. It's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Silva Mind Control Method, the science of mind-body evolution, so that you can become a new man. I'm going to start with a quote by William James, who is the father of American psychology, who said, "The greatest discovery of the 19th century was not in the realm of the physical sciences, but the power of the subconscious mind touched by faith. Any individual can tap into an internal reservoir of power that will enable them to overcome any problem that may arise. All weaknesses can be overcome: bodily healing, financial independence, spiritual awakening, prosperity beyond your wildest dreams. This is the superstructure of happiness." And so this is what Silva Mind Control is talking about. It's being able to tap in to the subconscious mind and change your identity, change your beliefs, and change how you see the world and how you perceive yourself. This is in the introduction to every Silva Mind Control course and the book itself. You're setting out on one of the most transforming adventures of your life. Each result you achieve will change your view of yourself and the world you are born into. So I've been using meditation techniques for very, very long. And I have to say, after extensively using the Silva Mind Control Method, it is very powerful. It is very effective. It is very relaxing and is very good at reprogramming your brain. I've just been using it for a short period of time compared to how long they want you to meditate. In just a month, I was able to heal what might have been an ulcer in my stomach, some kind of dysbiosis, some kind of fungal overgrowth. Whatever happened when I had long COVID, it got completely healed. And now I can eat as much as I want, and I feel fine. No more energy crashes, no more emotional roller coaster, no more pain in my stomach, no more fatigue, and no more waking up at 4 a.m. because my stomach hurts. So you're going to see there's anecdote after anecdote and scientific studies that we're going to be looking at that show how people have been using this for amazing results. Body results, habit results, energy results, intuitive results, memory results. So I'm excited. Let's continue. Your new powers are to be used for the betterment of mankind. There is scientific proof that your mind is capable of performing what people call miracles, such as improving your eyesight, not having to wear glasses anymore, healings of long-term diseases that people have, having intuitive flashes of foresight, and having your memory be able to remember things that you didn't think may be possible. A lot of very, very interesting anecdotes. Graduates of the Silva Method use it to improve their eyesight, heal ulcers, lose weight. While taking my first course in Silva Mind Control, I began to notice that my eyes were changing. They seemed stronger. Prior to this, I'd worn glasses 10 years through childhood. So a lot of amazing things are in store. And these classes are still being held all over the world. There's more than 6 million people currently using Silva Mind Control. And Fortune 500 companies, amazing companies using this. We're going to get more into that, but let's continue. Imagine coming into direct contact with an all-pervading higher intelligence and learning in a moment of joy that it's on your side. How would that feel? Because that's how it's going to start feeling when you tap into the power of your mind and you start seeing the results in this program. This is also taken from Jose Silva. This is what Jose Silva says. This is not my words. This is actually in the course. For the rest of your life, you need never again feel helplessly out of touch with a higher wisdom, insight, a loving, powerful presence. How would that feel? It's going to give you back your power so that you don't feel helpless. It's going to give you intuitive wisdom, insight, and more emotional stability and control. This is how it feels like after 4 days of Silva Mind Control training that 6 million people have experienced. With Silva Ultramind system, you can learn right now online with self-study. But if you want the full experience, you can go online, you can find a center near you, and probably within a couple months, you can find somewhere not too far from you and experience the energy of being with a group. Very powerful, almost like a religious experience, but you can learn on your own as well. The Silva Method is a self-improvement meditation technique developed by Jose Silva in the 1960s after 24 years of immense studies. Allows practitioner to harness the power of the mind to acquire success and improve several aspects of life. Mind controlling techniques reduce stress, increase relaxation, enhance intuition power and decision-making capabilities, and improve health and overall well-being. So think about that. What would it mean if you reduce your stress, you were able to relax more, not just now? Everybody thinks that it's just about reducing it now. No, it's about reducing the stress and relaxing in the tough situations. There's going to be a very interesting 3 fingers technique where you put your 3 fingers together and it cues, it triggers the same state that you have when you're in a meditation. It's very practical stuff. This is not esoteric monk-like passive meditation. This is a different form of meditation that we'll get into. Some benefits: emotional regulation, improved energy and health. You can heal pain, you can heal illnesses, you can heal diseases and ulcers, you can decrease anxiety and depression with it. Amazing. And studies are done on this. You see, this method has been around since the 1960s. This is not some new age voodoo. People have used it to improve their habits, lose weight, stop smoking even, to enjoy their job more, to get a new job, to change careers, business ideas. See, business people use it because it's big on problem solving. It's big on intuition. It's big on tapping into altered states of consciousness where you're not thinking with the same alpha level of mind. And we'll get into the brain states soon. You can be more effective, focus more. Creative solutions means more money. More self-confidence means you can get a better job. You can interview better. You can decrease the stress and the nervousness while you're interviewing. You can have the confidence to actually get your resume together and raise your standards and say, I can make more money. You see, that's all just thoughts. Thinking more ambitiously, believing in yourself, being able to have self-control to get yourself to actually not get distracted by the video games and the Netflix, but to actually type up your resume, feel good about it, and actually look for new jobs, believe, and actually be able to find them. You see, this is all thoughts. You don't think about it like this, but thoughts come to people. Whether it's I should apply here, well, that's a thought. Well, how did that come to you? Well, different people have different brains at different states. And based on those states, they attract different thoughts. You're capable of having different thoughts. So that's why this is so powerful, because it unlocks the possibilities by putting your brain into a different state and morphing it. You see, you morph it. You put it into these states so often, you reprogram them, you change your brain's ability to believe and to think differently. And you start attracting different thoughts. You start attracting different opportunities, and you start seeing things differently. You see, it changes your reticular activation system so that you can notice opportunities. Everybody knows the video about where the participants in the study are watching a video and they're trying to count how many times people pass the basketball. And because they're focused on that, they don't see a gorilla dancing around in the background. And when the experimenters ask them, so did you notice anything weird about the video? They all say no, because they didn't see the gorilla dancing in the background, the guy in the gorilla suit. They only were focused on one thing. So this changes your brain to be able to focus on many different things and not be locked into the same train track railroad that it's been on. The same thing over and over and over, which makes it feel like you're stuck, makes it feel like you can't break out of your personality, your habits, and why it's so hard to change, especially after the age of 30. Your brain gets more locked in after the age of 30. Plasticity starts to decrease. That's why we need to do everything that we can to increase that plasticity and be able to adapt, because it's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the most adaptable. Adaptation is the thing that makes you higher intelligence. That's the sign of an evolved being. So you can start a new business, make more money, have a better relationship, attract a new partner. See, everybody knows that attracting a new partner is all about confidence. Especially for guys, it's all about confidence. See, if you can just quell all of your negative beliefs about who you are and what you can do, there's so much garbage in our minds that makes us think we're not worthy, we can't do it, they won't like us, I'll just be nervous, I'm not going to like it. It's all conditioning. And there's even beliefs that you don't know about and thoughts that you don't know even happen, which is what's keeping you stuck. For every single goal that you have, there's all these rubbish beliefs that are ingrained that you don't even know that you're thinking, because they're subconscious. They're in your subconscious mind. But they give you certain feelings and they prevent you from acting. And even if you were just to journal them all out, it would be stunning to you. It would shock you. It would completely make you feel nauseated, actually, of all the weak beliefs that you have. And everybody has them. Nobody's renewed their mind completely yet. But the idea is that it controls exactly how you act. And it controls not only how you act, but whether you even act or not. See, so many people are not even acting in areas that they want to act. They want to take action. They want change. Well, why aren't they acting? Because it seems logical enough that if you try, you're not going to lose anything, mostly. Like if you go talk to a pretty girl, there's nothing lost in trying, but there's something that can be gained in trying. So it's not logical, because if it was logical, everybody would be trying. But people don't even try. Why don't they even try? Because their brain creates pain for trying. You see, it's not the external that creates pain, it's their brain that creates the pain for trying, because it punishes them, it gives them fear, it gives them all these negative thoughts afterwards. They beat themselves up, they have doubts, and then they form a negative self-image. So people are afraid of their own mind, because their own mind is going to be nasty to them and mean. And that's why they don't try, because their own mind creates pain. And so if only we had control over our own brains, that we don't create pain so that we could try and actually make progress and get results. It's pretty straightforward, but the ability to alter the subconscious mind has not been taught. But now, this is a golden opportunity, a completely shining heavenly opportunity, because the power of the mind is what creates all of our perception. Everything that happens is only happening here. Even when you eat something, it's only chemical impulses being sent here. So you can create everything from here. There's an example in the book where you use your imagination to sniff a lemon, to see the brightness of the lemon, to bite into the skin, to taste the skin and taste the juice, and you start salivating. That's because those words and that imagination in your brain affected physical reality. So the mind has the ability to create experience and impact your body. This has heavy implications. I hope it's clicking, because if it can create experience, what else creates your life but experience? Your beliefs, but experience. You experience something and then you believe something. You experience pain when you talk to a pretty girl and she rejects you. And so the conclusion is, your belief is, oh, that's risky. Oh, I don't want to take that risk. Well, what if you can create new experiences, new sensations? Then you can change your beliefs. You can alter your beliefs. So this is slight background, just the theory of it. You can increase your social confidence and thereby your status. You can improve your communication. Think about all the implications of being able to do all of these benefits. In business, social confidence and status, you hold yourself more upright, you think better about yourself, you remove all those negative, hateful ideas about yourself, the negative self-talk. Everybody has it. We gotta remove it. You can upgrade your friend group, upgrade your standards. You can upgrade your standards in many different ways. Your relationship standards, your boundaries, what people can or can't do or say to you, what you put into your body, what you watch on TV, what you let yourself do, your habits, your negative thoughts. It's like, how many times do you betray your own self just by doing what you don't want to do and then not doing what you want to do? You can improve your daily problem-solving skills. So how often is it that we get distracted and we can't even focus or do work? And how often is it when we're doing work or even just trying to read, you're just not effective? You read the same sentence 5 times. Your brain isn't clicking on for some reason. You don't get the same creative ideas. You're not in flow. You know, what if you can tap into flow? What if you can enjoy your work? What if you're actually interested and fascinated? What if your brain was working on a higher caliber? If it had double, triple, 10 times the horsepower? If you removed all that brain fog and you tapped in to this flow state of being challenged, of enjoying the process, looking at it like a game, like a puzzle. See, this is what it feels like when you can alter your brain. So a little bit about Jose Silva, that's the man. He transformed the field of mind development. 20 years of researching brainwave training and mental programming. He was actually a radio technician. He was very interested in the physics of signal transmission. And with radios, there was something called resistance in a wire that interferes with the signal. And so he learned how to reduce that resistance for radios. But then he started thinking, well, what if I could do that with human brains? Because he noticed the similarities between radios and brains. Waves, transmission. And so that's why he got very interested in psychology and started researching mental programming. Now, the Silva method is adopted by over 6 million people in over 110 countries. Elite athletes, CEOs, and government agencies adopted his method because it works. What all those things have in common: high performance, high stress, high competition, a lot's on the line, and they're dealing with other people. This is results meditation. This is not esoteric monk, you don't know what you're going to get meditation. This is proven. to be powerful, results-driven, active meditation. So research has been done. Independent studies confirm the impact on stress reduction and cognitive performance. So everybody knows stress is the killer. Okay, people are killing themselves with stress. Okay, it's not just stress from the outside, it's people's perception of the situation that gives them stress. People can be stressed out morning to night, just thinking about all the tasks that they have to do, thinking, believing that their life is hard, believing that they don't enjoy so many different tasks. So there's many different ways that we're going to reprogram all the negativity that we have towards life, towards tasks, towards how we feel, towards how we think about chores. Even just that word, a chore, it's programming misery. So we program misery in so many aspects of our day, of how we perceive things. That's why we're stressed. So it's not about stress management. It's about reprogramming so that you don't feel stressed doing the same things. Because I guarantee you, there's somebody out there who loves doing what you're stressed out by. How do they do that? Knowledge. It's really based on how you think. It proves what the human mind is capable of when properly trained. It's like we have not been taught this. The stupidification of America through many different ways ends now with the Silva Mind Control Method. So this is the end of part 1. I want you to ask yourself, what kind of improvements would you make to your mind, body, self-image, or beliefs if you just had instant answer to your desire? What kind of improvements would you make to your mind? We talked about a lot of them. What resonated with you? Is it the focus? Is it the creativity? Is it the admiration of beauty, the ability to create beauty? Is it having a mind that's more humorous, funny? What is it about your mind that you would change? Would you give it more horsepower, more supercomputer tendencies? Would you give it more intuition to be able to recognize patterns and have wisdom towards people? Would you improve your communication? There's so much here. What about your body? What would you change about your body? Would you like to lose weight? Would you like to have more healthy looking skin? Reduced acne? Would you like to have smoother, more luscious hair? Would you like to have more muscle mass? More energy? Would you like to have a deeper voice? Would you like to have thicker hair, thicker beard? People they don't understand what's possible. They doubt so much about their own power to influence their body. Even when they know things like the placebo effect, where if you believe that you're taking medicine, even if it's a sugar pill, it acts like medicine. Why? Your mind made it medicine. Your mind has the ability to make sugar medicine. What does that mean? What does that mean? Do people think about this? What does that mean? If your mind can transform sugar into medicine and outcompete drugs, thousands of studies showing this, what does that mean? It means our minds have powers that we have not harnessed, and it's time to harness them. What about this? What kind of job and income would you like if you can instantly have a new one? What about that? What would you be doing? Would you like to be a captain of a boat? Would you like to be a chef? Would you like to work on rocket ships? What's impossible about any of these things? Nothing. What would you like to do? Would you like to create a business? Would you like to make clothing? Would you like to be a YouTube streamer, a gaming streamer? What would you like to do? Well, your mind thinks so many things are impossible, but really, you could see your problems as a project. And there's been people who are in your position who have made a way. You have to be able to believe that you can make a way. The second you want something, but you don't believe it can happen, you're ruining the possibility for yourself. You just think it's impossible. It won't come true. You have to believe that you can somehow make it, even if you have debt or kids or a dog, or you live in a bad part of town, or you're married to somebody that you don't like. All those problems can become a project, and your brain has the capability to solve any project. Okay? We've sent people to the moon. We've ended wars. We've cured diseases. We've built skyscrapers. Look at the 7 wonders of the world. That all came from the human mind. And you think that you can't become a boat captain? You think that you can't stream video games and become popular? You think that you can't start your own little business and replace your income from your job and do something that you love? Ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. But we look at it like it's normal. So many limitations are on our brain. Yet, when you start thinking like a genius, and when you realize that genius thinking is actually not very special, it's just a different way of using more of your mind, then all these shackles just fall off of you. And you just start realizing little by little, as you start solving more and more problems in different creative, powerful ways, and you just start waking up out of the shackles that you've been shackled with, the chains that have been there since you were so young. Maybe it came from your parental conditioning. Maybe it came from what people told you when you were a little kid. Maybe it came from pain and trauma. The thing that we know that has happened is that we've grown up having experiences that shape our beliefs, and they haven't been conscious, but they shape us into who we are now, and it limits us. And it's time to take back that control. It's time to become aware and to program yourself the way that you want to be. See, this is the basis of success and power. This is the basis of really living. This is the basis of breaking out of this crust, this cocoon of beliefs, this cocoon of fermenting sludge of the mind, this prison that has been controlling you and limiting you for so much of your life in so many situations, social situations, work situations, money and friendship situations, what you say or don't say. So many ways we've been bound. We're unconscious of what's controlling us from the inside. We think that we have free will, but really, we're run by our identity and our beliefs. And there's so many that are below the surface. We're walking here on Earth, but it's the iceberg. It's just the tip. And then underneath, there's the whole iceberg of beliefs that we don't even know exist. And so when we tap into that and we start chiseling away and creating that iceberg exactly how we want into a mountain of glory, a mountain of your own life. It'll start off as a hill, but start chiseling away. We're chiseling away at those rotten beliefs, those subconscious beliefs, and we're creating a new possibility. And it's going to feel so refreshing. Your entire body is going to have more energy. Your mind is going to be generating much more positive thoughts and emotions. And you're going to realize, you start working on just your self-image in these beliefs, and you have more energy. Your skin is clearing. You're losing weight instantly. Your eyesight's better. Your senses of smell is better. Your hearing is better. See, all of this is normal when you stop limiting yourself with your beliefs, because it's the negative placebo. If you believe all these negative things, it's a negative placebo, and it makes it true in your body, in your mind, in your reality. So meditate on your answer to these questions, and I will see you in the next Silva introduction, where we're going to do our first meditation, the short relaxation exercise. I'm going to teach you how to meditate. It's going to be very simple, straightforward, guided meditation. Only going to take 9 to 10 minutes. It's going to reduce stress. It's going to be very peaceful. I'm going to describe to you in the next video active meditation, not passive, active, where you're creating reality. You're creating experience. You're creating results in your life. This is about results. Remember, the elite athletes and the elite companies use this for a reason. So look forward to that. I believe that this has been very exciting and helpful for you. If so, like this video so we can spread this message, subscribe, stay tuned in this series, this free masterclass, because this is going to change your life. These secrets that I'm presenting to you for this legendary method that has produced results for millions of people. Amazing results in your body, your mind, your life, your confidence, your success. So I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining me.